The day Alex chose silence over anger, his entire life began to change. Alex was known for one thing more than anything else: his anger. At just 21, he had talent, dreams, and opportunities, but his uncontrollable temper kept destroying everything he built. Friends stayed away, opportunities slipped through his fingers, and even his own family struggled to understand him. Every small mistake, every disagreement, every delay, it all triggered something inside him. It felt like fire in his chest, burning his peace and pushing people away. Deep down, Alex hated this version of himself, but he didn't know how to stop it. One evening, after losing yet another job because he shouted at his boss, Alex walked alone through an empty park. His mind was heavy, filled with regret. He sat on a bench, staring at his trembling hands. For the first time, he whispered to himself, "I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being this person." That night became a turning point. The next day, Alex made a promise, not to the world, but to himself. "No matter what happens, I will control my anger." It sounded simple, but it was the hardest challenge of his life. Days passed, and the struggle began. When someone insulted him, his fists clenched, but he stayed silent. When things went wrong, his heart raced, but he took deep breaths. When frustration built up, he walked away instead of reacting. It wasn't easy. Many times he failed. Sometimes he shouted again, and guilt would hit him hard. But this time, he didn't give up. Instead of blaming others, he worked on himself. The incident that changed everything. One afternoon, Alex was standing in a long line at a small cafe. He had been waiting for almost 20 minutes, already tired and hungry. When his turn finally came, another man suddenly stepped in front of him and placed his order. The old Alex would have exploded instantly. His heart started pounding, his jaw tightened, words of anger rushed to his lips. People around him noticed the tension. It felt like the same fire was rising again, ready to burn everything. But then, Alex remembered his promise. He closed his eyes for a moment, took a deep breath, then another. Instead of shouting, he calmly said, "Excuse me, I was next." The man turned, surprised. He apologized and stepped back. The situation ended peacefully in seconds. But for Alex, it was more than just a small moment. It was victory. For the first time in his life, he had controlled his anger when it mattered most. Weeks turned into months. People began noticing the change. The same Alex who once exploded over small things was now calm, patient, and thoughtful. His relationships started healing. His confidence grew, not because he was louder, but because he was in control. One day, Alex got another job opportunity. During a stressful meeting, a colleague blamed him unfairly. The old Alex would have shouted without thinking, but this time he paused, took a deep breath, and calmly explained his side. The room went silent. For the first time, people didn't see an angry young man, they saw a leader. That moment changed everything. Alex not only kept his job, but earned respect. Opportunities followed, success grew, and most importantly, he found peace within himself. The fire that once destroyed his life had now turned into strength that guided him forward. Years later, when people asked him the secret of his success, Alex would simply smile and say, "I didn't change the world. I just learned to control myself." Moral: controlling your anger doesn't make you weak. It makes you powerful enough to change your life.